Hello, you awesome friends, and welcome to Friday, the 14th of July, and LinkedIn Live with the Edwards here. I hope you're well, and I actually wasn't planning on doing a LinkedIn Live, but I put on my clothes. We've actually got our Sydney meetup on today, so I got all dressed. I put on my clothes, and then I realized, hang on, I'm all dressed. I got a quick 20 minutes, so I'd be crazy not to LinkedIn Live with you amazing people. And happy Friday. I hope you're well. I just want to say I appreciate you, winners, and this is one of the reasons why I love LinkedIn. You jump on live, it notifies everyone right away. So pardon me, and I always apologize at the start of this, pardon me for always looking down when I do LinkedIn Lives. The reason why I do that is because I'm busy looking at your comments. So if you just come in, hit that like, hit that share, hit that comment. If you've got any LinkedIn questions, please leave a comment, put them in the chat, and I will do my best to answer you. So for those watching now, thank you. And doesn't look beautiful on LinkedIn. So what I'm doing is I'm just quickly sharing it, as you always do. So I always like to share my own links into my groups to get more views. And you know what? Just happy Friday to you. How are you all feeling out there? And I just want to say, I hope you're all just feeling great. Now, friends, thank you for being here as always. I'm going to talk to you about why I love LinkedIn and wish you a happy Friday. And it's my goal to give you the latest on what's going on and also just wish you an incredible weekend. And it's just so good having you with us. Now, few key things a lot of you may have noticed yesterday is your followers may have dropped. I had a huge follower drop yesterday, but that is all good news. So this has been a long time coming. So long story short, we're at LinkedIn. On LinkedIn, there's been a lot of junky accounts there, okay? There's been a lot of accounts there that just really aren't that good. Old accounts, disabled accounts, and Microsoft finally did something about it. What they did was that they did a big follower clean out yesterday. So what they did was old accounts, deactivated accounts, accounts that have broken TOS, terms of service, have all been deleted. So some of your follower accounts may have dropped heaps. Mine certainly did. But you know what? It's a good thing because what LinkedIn is doing is cleaning up the system to make it better for you. So again, if you had a big follower drop yesterday, don't worry about a thing. That is just LinkedIn doing a big cleanup, which is all very, very important. And I just want to say, if you just come in, a big thank you. Feel free to like, share, comment, tell me where you're from. And I'm just so honored to have you legendary winners with us. And right now it's 9:45 a.m. in Sydney. And I've got my coffee here. I just thought I'd just mention as well, while I've got you winners, a few honorable mentions. I'll sip my coffee. You're awesome. By the way, we've got our Sydney meetup on today. So we'll be heading off soon. So I thought I'd just jump on a bit earlier than usual, do a quick LinkedIn Live. But we've actually got our Sydney Business Networking Meetup today. So if you're out in Sydney, come and join us. We're meeting up at Pullman Quay Grand on Sydney Harbour, which is fantastic. We're meeting up there 1 o'clock for lunch and 2:30 for the meetup. So if you're coming, great to see you. If not, stay tuned for photos. And yeah, I'll be putting heaps of stuff out on LinkedIn. But the first thing is there has been a big cleanup on LinkedIn. Huge cleanup on LinkedIn, and that's really changed the platform for a lot of us. And thank you. It's just so good having you with us. And the other thing I realized as well, it was a good mention, with LinkedIn Lives, there's about a 20-second delay. So for the moment I open my mouth and you hear it and you come back to me, there is that cycle time. So it's about half a minute actually. So the moment you leave a comment, might take me half a minute or a minute or so to get back to you. And John Paul Hurst, great seeing you. Thank you for your love. And if you just come in, like, share, comment, please say hello and tell me where you're from, which is all fantastic. So there's a big cleanup on LinkedIn yesterday. So if your follower account dropped, don't worry about it. It's just all the artificial junk out. And it made me think a lot about Elon Musk, Twitter, and Facebook and Instagram. Now, Facebook and Instagram are very naughty. They deliberately keep all their fake and inactive accounts on there to inflate their numbers, right? Elon Musk, to his absolute credit, when he bought Twitter, he got rid of a lot of the fake accounts. Still think it's a bit of a problem, but you can't pin that on Elon Musk. He's trying in his team. But Microsoft won't have it. That's one of the reasons why I love LinkedIn. So whilst it sucks seeing your follower account dropping, it does hurt your ego, it's actually a good thing because it's cleaning up the platform and everything, which is fantastic. The other big thing about LinkedIn on Friday as well is people are finishing up for the week. And you got to remember that. Now, using LinkedIn over the weekend is a whole discussion by itself, right? It's a whole discussion by itself for another time. Oh, Joel, we should have that discussion on the weekend. But what actually happens is on Friday, a lot of people are finishing up their LinkedIn for the week, okay? They're finishing up. So that can mean several things. It can mean them posting. It can mean them checking their messages. It can mean them making their last-minute buying decisions. So Friday's an interesting day on LinkedIn because, again, it's a transition to the weekend, and a lot of people don't use LinkedIn over the weekend, right? So it gives you several options there. It gives you a last chance to capture people before they jump off LinkedIn for a while. And the other point, for those that use LinkedIn over the weekend, this is a good thing. Over the weekend, there are way less people on LinkedIn. But the beauty is there's also way less competition. So I find your posts can get really, really high engagement on Saturdays and Sundays. Happens to me all the time, right? That's just the way it goes. So when you post on Friday, a lot of people, when they wake up on Saturday, check it out during the day or whatever, they're actually going to see your post. So again, whenever you post, posts usually last about 2 days on LinkedIn. If you have a super viral post, it might last a few weeks with a bit of luck. But generally speaking, a post will last a day or two on LinkedIn. It's kind of the way it flows and the way it works. And I just want to say that you're awesome, friends. If you just come in, smash that like, share, and comment. I love your work. And I just had to get on early today and just do an early LinkedIn Live for you amazing winners. It just felt like it. And here's the interesting thing about LinkedIn Live. This is what I like about it. Quite often on LinkedIn Live, you'll actually get the views and the recording. So you'll get some views live, but a lot of people will actually watch a recording of it, which is one of the reasons why I love LinkedIn Live so very, very much. And brings me to the third point for Fridays on LinkedIn. It gives you a great chance to get your sales message out. And what I mean by sales message is, yes, you might share content that educates and informs and attracts followers and all that, but you might do a post directly selling, because quite often people will make their buying decisions on Friday, or they'll line up to make their buying decisions on the weekend. So it's a great chance to get your sales message out. So that's my big advice to you. So you might do a post advertising your business. You might do a post sending traffic to one of your lead pages. If you are job hunting or looking for career development, you might do a really good technical post that showcases you in the right career manner. So you know what I mean? It's a few different moves you can make there, which is all very good. And friends, I was just going to say, if you just come in, please smash that like, share, and comment. It's so good to have you with us. And feel free to tell me where you are from. And I actually thought I'd just jump on earlier and do a bit of a early LinkedIn Live. Just felt like it, because I actually wasn't going to do a LinkedIn Live today, but I had a bit of time, so I'd be crazy not to jump on and talk to you incredible winners. So you want to get your sales message out. That brings me to the fourth point. Should you use LinkedIn over the weekend? Now, whether you want to work or not on the weekend, I'm not going to say. That's totally up to you. But in terms of using LinkedIn on the weekend, I love it. Now, one criticism of it is that, oh, no one uses LinkedIn on the weekend. It sucks. Well, actually, a lot of people use LinkedIn on the weekend, but it is true. Less people use LinkedIn over the weekend, but there's also way less content, which means it's a great opportunity for your content to get seen. And also it's a good opportunity as well. Because people have a bit of time on the weekend, they're more likely to engage in what you're doing. And it's actually, I haven't done this yet. Well, I haven't. It's done really well. We've done our Boss Ladies Summits early Sunday morning, and they've been fantastic on LinkedIn. So you know what? I've actually done, now I'm thinking about it, I've actually done LinkedIn Lives on Sunday mornings, and they've kicked butt. I should actually do LinkedIn Lives on the weekends. I might do one tomorrow if I give it a chance, and which is really, really, really good. So my advice to you is, again, if you don't want to work weekends, that's fine. I would never tell anyone to work weekends. But if you want to work weekends, using LinkedIn is a fantastic opportunity for you, which I just can't say is more important enough. So just something to keep in mind, my legendary friends. And by the way, did I just say that you were legendary? I just want to let you know that. I just want to check in. Thank you for watching, right? I really appreciate you winners on live. Make sure if you just come in, you smash that like, share, and comment. And I just want to say I appreciate you winners. If you've got any LinkedIn questions or whatever, you just let me know, because we'd love to hear it. And I gotta say, I appreciate you winners so very much. And it's really cool. I just love LinkedIn. You know, it's again, I'm on it all the time. And LinkedIn Lives just look fantastic on mobile phone. There you go. So it's all really good. And how you doing, by the way? Happy Friday to you, delightful winners. And I got to say, I love LinkedIn, and I love Friday, and I love your work. And also to Fridays. And I was actually doing this morning because I'm going to be busy later on once we leave for our meetup, which is actually not too long from now. I better get ready. Well, I'm ready, but help everyone else get ready. Fridays are a great chance to follow up your leads before the weekends. And quite often I actually follow up leads on weekends too. But talking Fridays, I'll give you an example. We run our networking Zooms on Thursdays. So what I did was I followed up. I had 30 people, actually about 40, but I had about 30 people I had their details for come to our networking Zoom last night. And what I did was I followed up with them all this morning. If they're a client, I just thanked them. If they're not a client, I said, hey, thanks for coming. Hey, here's our program or workshop in case you're interested. So that's a big thing about Friday as well. Friday is a great chance to close off what you're doing. So You might have leads you need to follow up. You might need to check in with clients. If you're job hunting, right? I know a lot of you are job hunters, and be it you're going for a promotion or getting a job. It's a great chance to touch base with recruiters, reach out to more hiring managers, or even reach out to GMs and directors of companies if they're the companies you want to work. So there's a few beautiful tips for you there to win big, which is all very, very important. And you just come in, smash that like, share, and comment. And I appreciate you winners just so very much. I'm just so honored to have you with us. And if you are watching the recording, lovely work. Now, the other thing I was going to mention as well, my legendary friends, I had another honorable mention for you winners. This one's very important. Not this weekend, but next weekend, we've got our next LinkedIn Influencer Mastery Workshop. So if you're interested in that one, send me a message and I'll send you the details. And the other thing that's very, very important as well, my beautiful friends, the other thing is as well, also, we have our LinkedIn Influencer Mentoring Program. If you're interested in that one, just let me know. But remember, Fridays are a great place to stay connected with your leads. And the next one, actually reach out to your leads. And what I mean is that all of us here, be it job hunting or business, you've all got a stack of people you've got to be connected with. You've got clients coming in, you've got leads, you've got people interested, you've got important decision makers and that type of thing. Friday's a perfect time to reach out to them. You might send 10 or 20 voice messages. You might touch base with people. You may even putting LinkedIn aside for the moment, you might even ring them up. But here's a big thing I want to say to a lot of people. Where a lot of people go wrong with LinkedIn is they jump on and they share a bit of content, but they don't actually talk to anyone. So the majority of my results on LinkedIn comes from to keep in mind. And I was going to say, I love your winners and you are very awesome. That brings me to the final point that I want to spend a bit of time on, my legendary friends. You want to post content and feel great. And I'll say it again. You want to post content and feel great. And what does that mean, my legendary friends? Friday, great day to finish off the week, and you're also entering the weekend. It's a great chance to not only promote business content, but also promote social content. So let's say, for example, you're winding down early, you're busy chilling out, busy having a good time or whatever. Nothing wrong with posting this sort of imagery on weekends. So the big thing about LinkedIn is time sensitive. People are logging on at a certain time. The idea is to post content that meets people at that certain time. So for example, over the weekend, I post a bit less business content. I'd be a bit more social and a bit more easy. But Fridays, different. You got a bit of a hybrid day. You got a bit of work. You got a bit of legendary social kicking in. So you got a few options there. So friends, I want to know what you think. Let me know what you think. Smash that like, share, and comment. I want to know what you winners are thinking. Tell me where you're from. If you've got any questions, just reach out and let me know. And just as a recap here for you legendary winners, I want to do a quick recap, then I better get off and get ready for our meetup and help everyone get ready. But this is a bit of a different meetup. I wasn't planning on doing a LinkedIn Live, but I just jumped on. I just feel like saying I love LinkedIn on Friday. I want to say I love your work. And a few things. LinkedIn had a big cleanup yesterday. So they reduced a lot of disabled accounts, inactive accounts that broke TOS. And it was a huge change to the platform. So my followers went down quite a bit. But the good news is it's all the BS followers. It's all the inflation. So what LinkedIn is doing, which I think is really good, whilst it does hurt your ego, is by getting rid of all the junk, it makes your LinkedIn cleaner, fresher, and better, which I think is fantastic. People are also finishing up for the week as well. And that's something to remember. People are finishing up for the week. So it's a great chance to reach out to your leads and say, hello, we've got Michael Nasser with us. Michael, great seeing you. And Michael's tuning in from Germany. Michael, thank you for watching my LinkedIn Lives. I appreciate you. You are a fine man, Michael. Everyone connect with Michael Nasser. But that's the thing. People are finishing up for the week. So it's a great chance to hit them with the last piece of content and also to reach out to them. And so, for example, today we've got a huge meetup, which probably in an hour, actually, got to get out of here soon. I got a huge meetup today. But so what I'm doing basically is that this morning I got up early just to touch base with all my leads, post out a bit of content. And I thought I'd get a quick live done before the weekend hits, albeit I think I'm going to try a LinkedIn Live on Saturday. Even if no one watches it, I'm sure someone will, but even if no one watches it, I actually don't care. I just want to do it because I feel like it. And here's the thing about LinkedIn Lives. 95% plus of the views come from the recordings. So remember that. Get your sales message out, because this can be, if people do not use LinkedIn over the weekend, this is your last chance to hit them with your sales message. But if they do use the LinkedIn over the weekend, if you post now, your content may hit them tomorrow. So remember, posts usually last a day or two. It was a really good post the last few days. You want to stay connected with all your leads. Fridays are the great day to make all your phone calls and chase up people and everything. And do all your final reach outs, which is so very, very important. And of course, finally, it's a great chance to post content and feel great. And the good thing about the beauty of a wonderful, wonderful Friday is it's a bit of a hybrid day. It's a bit of work, a bit of social. You can post a bit there and really, really get away with it. So I just want to say thank you for watching. Anyway, friends, I just thought I'd do a quick LinkedIn Live. I'm going to try one tomorrow if I get a chance. I am kind of curious to see how it plays out. But I just want to say I love you winners so very much. So please, if you've got any questions about LinkedIn or anything, reach out to me. If you're watching the recording, thank you. Smash that like, share, comment, and follow Lassie. And a final thought as well. If you are in Sydney today, please join our meetup. We're meeting up today, Friday, 1 p.m. at Pullman Quay Grand on Sydney Harbour for lunch, and then 2:30 for the actual meetup. So if you need details, just reach out. Friends, love your work. Stay awesome. Talk to you later. And I appreciate you winners. So